That's right, this is a great day for the market. This uptrend is simply unstoppable, and today we see a new all-time high on the QQQ. So let's talk about practical strategies that can be used by us, retail traders, because this is a traders channel for traders. We are here every day, analyzing the market, always so pragmatically, without bias and without making you feel euphoria or panic. Our focus is always on finding practical solutions using strategy. My name is Nathan. Welcome to another daily analysis video. So yes, we see a new all-time high on the QQQ. We are clearly breaking the previous resistance level, closing above it on the daily chart. Now you may say, and I won't disagree with you, Nathan, this candle looks very small, very weak, right? Could this candle be a top signal, a sign of a top? Well, not necessarily, because I know it feels like it is a very weak candle. However, we are still above the previous all-time high, above the 540s. In addition, on the 1-hour chart, we still see a very nice bullish momentum over here. We are still above the 21-hour EMA, the exponential moving average on the 1-hour chart, making higher highs, higher lows. So there is not a single meaningful bearish reversal chart structure on the QQQ. We are not making lower highs, lower lows, losing the 21-hour EMA. We are still maintaining the bullish bias short-term wise. In this scenario, we are not going to see a sharper correction on the daily chart because short-term wise, we are still very bullish. Now, if we see tomorrow or in the next few days, the QQQ losing this 21-hour EMA, making a lower high, lower low, losing today's low as well, then and only then we may think about the possibility of a sharper correction back to the 21-day EMA, which is our next technical support level. However, as long as we see the QQQ above our short-term support levels not triggering any clear top signal on the daily chart, the bullish bias is supposed to persist. And we could go up a little bit more because stocks are still not necessarily overbought. When we analyze the SPY ETF, for instance, we see that SPY is still not there yet. We have yet to retest the all-time high resistance level, so we could still go up a little bit more, okay, before another pullback. Now, the SPY ETF is also maintaining the uptrend, okay? We are still making higher highs, higher lows above the 21-hour EMA. There is not a single top signal. There is not a single bearish reversal chart pattern on the 1-hour chart, suggesting a sharper pullback on the daily chart. Okay, so far so good. The bullish bias is still intact. Now, if you ask me, as I have been telling you guys here on this channel, as far as I know, since the momentum is very bullish, any pullback to the 21-day EMA on the SPY or on the QQQ could be just another buying opportunity. Because we are maintaining the uptrend, we are still making higher highs, higher lows. So pullbacks are just buying opportunities with a good risk-reward relationship, because in the end, that's what truly matters, right? A good risk-reward relationship. It is not about being right all the time, guys. Real trading is not about being right. It's about managing risk properly, because we all know we can be wrong, okay? We will be wrong eventually, all right? We are not fail-proof. Technical analysis, fundamental analysis, there is not a single tool that can help you to invest and trade with 100% accuracy, okay? This is simply impossible. So we manage risk properly, okay? The secret is always risk management, okay? Amateurs, newbies, they want to avoid losses. Professionals accept losses and use their losses as tax credit, okay? So that's the real secret, all right? We are not worried about being right. We are only worried about risk reward relationship. Now, Nvidia, if you ask me, Nvidia looks insanely bullish, all right? It is incredible. We see a new record high on Nvidia. We are breaking the previous resistance level over here, making a phenomenal bullish candle, okay? Unlike the QQQ, here the candle on Nvidia is incredible. Now, since Nvidia is so bullish, do we have any reason to worry about it? Well, there is not a single bearish reaction, there is not a single bearish reversal chart structure on the daily chart, on the 1 hour chart, on the weekly chart. We are still insanely bullish, short, medium, and long term speaking. Okay, there is not a single top signal. Nvidia is still so insanely bullish that even if we see a pullback over here, we should not be scared. And I do understand that a pullback from here to the 21-day EMA would represent a 8% drop, all right? Still, such a pullback could be just another buying opportunity because Nvidia is insanely bullish. Now, you may ask, okay, Nathan, SPY, QQQ, Nvidia, they're all very bullish, but what if they lose their support levels? What if they correct to the point of losing their 21-day EMAs, their previous support points over here? Only then we may see a technical medium-term reversal, suggesting a pullback on the long term, on the weekly chart. Okay, however, guys, the future does not exist, okay? This scenario is totally impossible today. If we see a top signal, if we see a pullback sharper than expected, losing our medium-term support levels, only then I will be personally convinced that we are gonna see a major medium-term reversal on many stocks, SPY, QQQ, Nvidia, AMD, Palantir, etc. only then. But for now, we are very bullish. There is no technical evidence suggesting a correction or a reversal. All right, we are looking very good right now. And if you ask me, when we analyze Tesla is dropping today almost 4%, right? It is correcting a lot. However, this is Tesla, okay? Tesla, apparently this one is completely disconnected to the broad market. It is living its own life. If you ask me, Tesla is making a pullback to the 21-day EMA, and apparently this support level is working. Okay, it is technically working today. We are bouncing off this key point very nicely. However, it is extremely important for us to see Tesla making a bullish reaction tomorrow or in the next few days, respecting this 21-day EMA support. And then we may see another bottom signal, which could be another buy signal. For now, there is no clear buy signal, and yes, it is not a secret that we bought Tesla over here, right? We identified this bottom signal in Tesla, right, on June 9. I did share the buy signal on our Telegram channel, and right now it is going up, okay? It is trying to reverse, but this pullback could be another buying opportunity, especially for those who want to buy more shares or for those who missed buying Tesla a few days ago, okay? This could be your second chance. Of course, it's not going to be an amazing buy or as good as the first one, but it could be a very nice opportunity with a good risk-reward relationship, okay? So that's our main focus right now. There is no clear, amazing opportunity here in Tesla, but if we see a bullish reaction tomorrow or in the next few days, yes, we may see another bottom signal. And now, here I am inviting you, because if you want to help to trade better, without fear and without stress, using a consolidated strategy in a professional manner, you can join our group of traders and trade with us. The 5% project is here to help you to trade in practice, because we share exclusive strategies and signals with our members, and we have captured many incredible opportunities together. We guide you to trade the right stocks at the right time, always explaining where to buy, where to sell, etc. What's more, it's a free-to-try service. You don't pay anything to learn our method with us. And if we give you a good result, a good performance, you can stay in the group. It is a good proposition, right? As we have managed to deliver excellent results for our members so far, I believe you can find something valuable in our community too. So for more information, take a look at our website. The link is in this video description. Join a community of consistently profitable traders. Trade without stress, without anxiety, in a professional manner. Okay, take a look. Link in the description. Now, regarding Tesla, I believe this is it, all right? We are still making a pullback. Now is Tesla's last chance to react, okay? We gotta see a meaningful reaction as soon as possible. Otherwise, Tesla may frustrate our previous idea of a bullish flag, all right? Especially if we lose the $313 down here, okay? By losing this key support level, okay, Tesla will completely reject the bullish case for now, so we gotta pay attention to these key support levels. Regarding AMD, this one is flying, retesting the 144. So if you do have AMD, I am extremely happy for you, my dear friend. Now, we are near a resistance level, all right? I always like to teach you guys about strategies, regarding strategies that we can use when we are trading. And right now, for instance, if you say to me, Nathan, I bought AMD right here with you when you gave us the signal to buy in the beginning of this month. I'm still holding my shares. What about now? What about now? I mean, since we are near a technical major resistance level, is this a good opportunity to sell? Well, it could be, okay? It could be. If you still have some shares, I always like to recommend, of course, not investment advice over here, but what I like to do and what I like to recommend to the members of the 5% project is take your profits partially. Okay, there is no need to do a hard buy, a hard sell every single time. So, okay, we are near a resistance level. Yes, sure, you can book some profits, okay? You can sell some shares. That's totally fine. If we break this key point and keep going up, all right, you are still in the game. Now, if we see a top signal, all right, you can sell the rest of your shares normally, all right, because we see a top signal below a resistance level. So that's your lead to sell for profit-taking purposes, okay? We never short against the main trend. And since the trend is bullish, I would see a possible selling opportunity for profit-taking purposes, okay? Not to short. Now, do we see a top signal? No, there is not a single bearish reaction. Today, we only see another bullish candle. On the 1-hour chart, we see just a sequence of higher highs, higher lows, trading above the 21-hour EMA. We are still insanely bullish. So there is not a single reason to worry. There is no technical evidence suggesting a loss of momentum that could bring a pullback on AMD. So far so good, all right? Now, if tomorrow, and again, the future does not exist, but let's say Hypothetically, if tomorrow we see a bearish candle losing today's low, okay, then we may see a top signal. Another strategy I like to use with the members of the 5% project is of a trailing stop gain. Okay, meaning you set a stop gain in order to sell your shares below the previous day's low. If we lose it tomorrow, okay, you will let the market cash you out of this trade, all right? If we maintain the price above this key point, okay, you are going to move your stop gain to tomorrow's low. If in the following day we are still above the previous day's low, okay, you can move your stop gain to a higher level until the market cashes you out. Okay, so that's how we like to do as well. There are many strategies we can use. Okay, so guys, this is why I always tell you, it all depends on your strategy. When I see some people asking me, Nathan, is AMD a good buy right now? Well, it depends on your strategy, all right? According to my style, no, now is the time to think about selling, okay? Because we are near resistance level. Sell near resistance level. Buy near support levels, okay? Buy near near this 21-day EMA, near the 122 support level, because when you buy near support levels, the risk-reward ratio is always very good. Okay, it's always in your favor. That's how we like to do here in this channel and every single day in our community. So if you want to participate, link in the description. Now, guys, Palantir. This one still looks phenomenal, okay? But I do understand that today we almost hit our target, okay? Almost hit our target. 150 is our technical target because it is the size of this congestion, right? Of this congestion projected in the direction of this breakout. Okay, so the 150s is our target. We hit the 147 today, and today we see a bearish candle. All right, a bearish candle, which has a name, by the way. It is a shooting star candle pattern, all right, which is a bearish candle more often than not. However, as long as we stay above our short-term support levels, meaning the 21-hour EMA, making higher highs, higher lows on the 1-hour chart, we are not going to see a sharper correction on the daily chart. And remember, any pullback to the 130s again could be another buying opportunity, because the 130s is the previous resistance level over here, and right now is very close to the 21-day EMA as well, making this area a double support level for Palantir. So only if we lose this double support level, I see Palantir making a more dangerous reaction, possibly to retest the 119 again. So if you are in Palantir, that's the key support level you want to watch from here, because if we see another bullish reaction, great, fantastic, you can buy more shares, you can buy more Palantir, because we are maintaining the uptrend. Conversely, if we lose this double support level, okay, 119 is our next technical support level. Maybe it is a reason to sell, to reduce my position, to reduce exposure to this stock. Maybe, right? Not investment advice, of course, but pay attention to this double support level. All right. And by the way, if you are still watching this video, well, consider subscribing, because we are here every single day, keeping an eye on the most important inflection points for our stocks, all right? We are here every single day, so subscribe, because maybe you are going to find something game changer for you, okay? Maybe here you will learn how to trade using strategy, using the key points in your favor, using statistics in your favor. So seriously, subscribe and click the like button to support this community as well, okay? Our community is very good. I love our community over here on this channel. I can't possibly be more grateful to you guys, because for someone like me, all right, who just started this channel to practice my English, this is phenomenal, okay? This is just phenomenal. So join the Finance Hydra channel, click the like button as well. Your like does mean a lot, okay? Means a lot to me. Now, when we analyze MicroStrategy, Coinbase, right, these crypto-related stocks, we see, I mean, let's take a look at Bitcoin quickly. Bitcoin, apparently, we found a double bottom over here above the $100,000, which is totally okay, right? I mean, we are talking about the 100s, okay? A round number, a psychological number for Bitcoin. This key point is critical for it. Only if we see Bitcoin losing the 100s again, we may see a sharper correction, bringing MicroStrategy, Coinbase, Mara down to lower levels, all right? So at this point over here, if you ask me, this stock looks very nice. It is looking very good. We see a double bottom chart pattern. And if you ask me, 426 is our next technical target. And this stock serves as a very nice educational example over here, because we bought MicroStrategy over here, right? When we stabilized near this key point, when Bitcoin was above the $100,000, we bought it. Our stop loss was right here, below this candle's low, around $358.50. Okay, then this stock over here did a very annoying sideways movement, and then this one collapsed all the way down to the 358.80, 30 cents above our stop loss. And right now we see a nice bullish surge over here. This only reinforces how important it is for us to stick to our strategy. Okay, I see people saying to me, oh, our stock is dropping right now, so should we sell before it reaches our stop loss? This makes absolutely no sense, because we don't know if it is going to reach our stop loss or not. Maybe it will be 30 cents above our stop loss and then surge again. All right, making a double bottom, reinforcing the bullish case all the way up to the 426. We never know. All right, we can't possibly tell. So that's why I always tell you, work with strategy. Stick to your strategy. Does not disobey your strategy. Okay, follow it to the risk. Okay, and then only then you will have a chance of surviving in this market. Okay, so this one is a very nice example of how important it is for us to stick to our strategy using discipline. Okay, so guys, this one is also looking very nice. I do like MicroStrategy. It is making a double bottom to me, and 426 is our next technical target. There is not a single top signal. There is not a single bearish reversal chart pattern suggesting a bearish reaction. Okay, so far so good. And when we analyze Broadcom over here, this one is making a more serious reaction, because yes, we had a new all-time high today. However, we failed in closing above it. All right, we did a new record high, but in the end, today we are closing below the 265. Unlike the QQQ, which is closing slightly above the previous all-time high, Broadcom is not. So this reaction is a little bit weaker, is a little bit more concerning if you ask me. And if we lose today's low, if we lose this 21-hour EMA, yes, we may see technical evidence suggesting a sharper correction. A sharper correction to where? To the 21-day EMA area, which is very close to the 252, the previous high from December last year, all right, which could be another support level for us. So this area is going to be a technical support level. It feels like we are not that far away from this key point, but guys, Broadcom is a high beta stock. 2.42. Okay, if you don't know the beat of your stock, please, clearly you do not know what you are doing. Always know what's the beat of your stock, what's the stop loss, what's the target, why you are buying, why you are selling. That's how you trade professionally. Okay, so if you don't know the beat of your stock, you are just crazy. You don't know what you are doing. And right now, a simple drop to the 21-day EMA on Broadcom represents a 6% drop, 6.5% drop, okay, nearly 7%. You don't want that, all right? Maybe this is going to harm your account. So pay attention to the volatility, to the beat of your stock, and to the signals we see over here. Right now, is this a top signal? No, but it could be. Again, if we see Broadcom losing our main support levels short-term wise, triggering this shooting star candle pattern on the daily chart as well, then yes, we may see a sharper correction. What's more, Broadcom could materialize a possible double top chart pattern, okay? Of course, only if we lose the 241. We are far away from this key point, but it is still important to maintain these key points in mind, because if we use strategy, the market will never caught us off guard. Okay, so pay attention to these key support levels for now, because they are going to dictate how Broadcom is going to behave from here. Of course, I'll be here every single day, keeping you guys updated on these stocks and many others. So again, subscribe, click the like button to support this channel, join the 5% project if you want to trade with a community of consistently profitable traders. More than 200 traders are there with us. You can join us too. So the link is in this video description. Thank you very much for your audience, my dear friends. Stay safe. See you guys tomorrow. Bye bye.